Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am just here, kind of waiting for Rye. Hopefully, they will show soon. I still feel bad for keeping Rye up so late last time. If only we had more than an hour and a half a night to actually do this. But hopefully they will be here. And tonight we're going to start on MSQ! Though it's going to take us more than one night to go through it. And next week's kind of going to be a weird one. Rylea has to take a trip for business, so they're going to be gone for a chunk of the week. So I'll probably do like an art stream or something. Make it more of a ASRM or whatever. And thus we wait. It was nice today. Someone we hadn't seen for a while online actually logged in, and we did a couple runs with them. They've been off due to medical stuff, and I'm glad they're feeling well enough to actually get back on and do things. Because heaven knows they need an outlet. Come on, Rylea. You can do it. Because I have no idea what to do until you log in. I hope everyone's week has gone well. Last Wednesday, we were able to get through all of the Alliance raid, and it was awesome, and damn those freaking stealthy mini onions of Set. But it also made Rye stay up way too late. That was my fault. Sorry, Rye! I did spend a little time changing up my glamour for Paladin. I'm actually pretty happy with it. Got some proper boots and gloves. Now it looks a little more tanky. And I know it's been like 2 expansions, but I keep coming back to this glam. For Dragoon. One of these days I'll change to something different, but not today. Come on, Rye. I can't sit here and just talk by myself. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, I've already poked today at my island, so there's not much to do there at the moment. A lot of people are like, oh, you've got to spam this up and you've got to power through and get this and get that. And I'm like, nah, I'll just spam the meds up for 2 weeks and then walk away and come back in 2 weeks and it'll be a new level. Yes? What? Oh, I'm on the wrong channel, aren't I?
No, you're on no channel.
Oh! Dur 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 dur!
You're going out, but I can't hear you.
Well, hopefully this is better now. Sorry, Ra! Apparently they were on Discord and I wasn't on Discord, so... Technical problems! Yay! Yes, it was! It was my technical problem, but it was still a technical problem. What? So, Rylea, are you ready for MSQ? Say you're ready for MSQ.
Try that again.
Are you ready for MSQ?
Is MSQ ready for us?
I don't know. Where is MSQ? Ah, we need to go to
Follows a
Rothatan.
bard.
Come on, follow me.
Okay.
And we're going to the airship landing and then over to Rothatan. Because we need to speak to a dragon.
Sounds good. I think there will be a slight delay on things.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm on follow. I'm going to get ice cream.
Okay.
Assuming Burns left any.
Assuming the freezer's left any. It seems to be less icy and more slushy at the moment.
Yeah. These are never.
Well, it is on the lowest setting. Because if we had it one setting up, it would freeze the milk.
And that's the problem is we need separate settings for the two.
And trust me, the frozen milk is not a good thing. Ah, hello, Vishan. And now we wait. Yeah! I have this thing about... It shows you how old of a gamer I am. I don't generally care for fast travel unless I'm in a really stupid hurry. So I'll just, like, run everywhere because my character has a pair of perfectly good legs and lungs, which I don't, so...
Really the only good leg you've got.
It's my fantasy of being able to jog anywhere I want to. Let me have this. As Rashawn is looking at us expectantly. I'm sorry, Rashawn. We have to wait for the kitten. And you know how cats are. They start going one way and then they stop in the doorway and forget what they're doing and just is like, was I going in the room or out of the room?
Well, if he wasn't in the middle of the tropics. Anyone else? Just for Sean.
Just for Sean.
Seeking the light. Vershawn is glad for your arrival. Ah, Rylea, Thayrin, I was about to call for you. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone.
Ooh.
Coincidentally,
Ooh.
I am told Ystilla will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the First Slight. Come, let us await the others in my chambers.
You got it, for Sean.
Ah, we have an RE coyote. Hi, RE.
Do you have voice on this?
Nope.
Odd. My apologies for the delay.
Why, you do?
No, I do not.
Okay. Nice boombox. Think nothing of it. I pray thou art come with glad tidings.
With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. You may leave it here. Thank you. I noticed that has the ironworks symbols on it.
Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own, grave ones.
Uh-oh.
Urianger hath sent word from the Void Gate in Mare Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison the fragment of Zodiark for eons, against our enemy's determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loperates are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fail.
I wonder if it's because Heidelin is no longer connected to them.
That would not help. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition.
That Zeromos should so test the seal even when not at full strength. 'Tis every bit as terrible as we feared.
Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud.
So, did you find it? A way to pleasant light to bear against our foe. As a matter of fact, I have. The theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least.
Yeah.
And so I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices, ether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of aether. In other words, we can use them to create aether currents.
Ooh. That such a thing should be possible.
We shall first direct aether from Naharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. All we know from the personal experience of the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the knowledge Grahatia acquired from the Archmagus Noah was also a source of inspiration. Are you sure we should set that up in Vitra's throne room?
I'm sure at this power there are no more than bug zappers.
Once we have infused the crystal tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. And the ether transmitters shall guide the energy unto the 13th. Like so.
Given the designs, they seem to be a style of arc lamp.
This way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Or so I hope. No tests we performed were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. It would be hardly
That's
the first
new.
time we played it by ear.
Yeah.
Because we do everything by ear and in the seat of our pants. True enough. But that's not the point of pride for me personally.
Sid seems to kind of relish in it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it.
Restrained for a moment.
A task.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, holding. Yushola, give us one moment. Though she's looking mighty impatient. Ignore Extinian, he's always impatient. Estinian, will you please stop staring daggers at the nape of my neck? This is rather uncomfortable. With friends like these, who needs enemies? Well, whatever got Rye tied up, sure got them tied up. I heard Baron's voice there for a moment, and hope it's nothing bad. Hello, Octi. We are just waiting on Rylea to get back from a slight call of RL. Hopefully it won't be too long. We are currently going through the start of the new MSQ. And Y'shtola, she came up with a plan. Well, her and Sid anyway.
Yeah, I was off, wasn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have been. Yeah. Okay.
You back?
Oh, yeah. Baron was having technical difficulties with the air conditioner.
Oh dear, that's not good. It's been kind of toasty lately. Toasty and muggy.
Muggy is his current problem.
Right.
The hose had popped off and it kept not wanting to stay. So
So
he asked my advice and and I scienced it.
for science. I think Sid and Y'shtola will agree with you in this case.
Yes.
A task we must entrust to you, Thayrin, Rylea. Rest assured, I will provide you with what support I can. I wish to go as well.
Are you capable?
How's that gonna work?
Of course, she may not be aware of the limitations.
Well, she is a void scent.
Yes.
They do run by different rules. This world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes.
But how dost thou intend to make the journey?
In a spirit vessel. That's how you managed to get... That's how you and yours managed it, yes?
Not a recommended means of travel.
Void scent summoning also sees the soul separated from the flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are simple enough. If you aren't averse with traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel.
I think this is important.
Fine. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters, then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray see your preparations, and then let us reconvene at the Megaduta. Estinian?
No, you need to say it right. Estinian! Fine. Get no support.
Nope, not at all.
For a moment, I misunderstood and thought Y'shtola was proposing that Zero borrow her body, which would have been odd.
Just a little.
Y'shtola will be along after she has seen to Zero's soul. Let us await her here. More city.
Always, sometimes more city. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel.
I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns.
The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of Zero's garments. I've also included instructions on how to operate the Crystal Tower, courtesy of Grahatia.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Thank you. Yep.
Inquiring of the statue would be a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
While you're away, I'll join Urianger and the Loporits on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds.
Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reen. With her power over the light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. But ere you do that, or aught else, seek out Beglug. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the old Nomu is rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should help your first stop. That's all from me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make your triumphant return to the first. I see what you did there. Right, off to the first.
Mm-hmm. Cabinet of Curiosity.
We have feats and we know how to use them.
Good.
Oh, I was mentioning earlier, I actually did a little fine-tuning of my Paladin glamour.
Okay.
It's a little more tanky now. See? Got no arms and feet.
Okay. Not sure what it was like before, but that is looking good.
It was kind of cloth boots and small cloth gloves. Which is what the set originally was, and it's like, that seems a little light for tank. So I kind of fiddled around and went through all the crafting stuff and found tank gloves and suits that felt a lot better.
See.
Gordania. Gordania is the closest.
Yeah. Well, they sure look like they match.
I had to dye them, but yeah.
Yeah. But they died very appropriately.
Yeah, they died really well. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna spend some karma points and craft these puppies up. Because I like the top and the pants.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't care that much for the gloves. The only thing I wish it would have let happen is that the top actually has this little shoulder cape around each arm that gets wiped out with the new gloves.
Oh. Oh, poo.
Yeah, anything above the elbow.
Right. Well, I've been staring at stuff and trying not to spend too much money.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Warehouse 23 is having an all too rare sale on some groups' products, actually a fairly extensive list. Since sales are rare, I'm going to get something. And appropriate enough for the last conversation, I think it's going to be GURPS Dragons.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing.
Nope, nope. Well, other than the fact that I would have liked to have gotten the physical hardcover. It was actually the first hardcover they did for the line because it was written for 3rd edition and came out after they announced 4th. So they did it in the hardcover format of early 4th.
Right.
And it's technically a 3rd edition book with an appendix for this is how to translate to 4th.
Gotcha.
And of course, I'm still trying to get around to reading through a bunch of other things I got on the last bundle of holding.
Oops.
Yeah. On the other hand, that's what long airline flights are for, right?
So you ready to fly out on Monday?
No, I am not.
Yeah, this guy was texting me all this computer, like, help me with this. I'm like, it's gonna have to wait until Rye gets back because right now they're in panic mode. And of course it's raining. The first knew you were coming.
Didn't save the world just so it could rain on me.
But rain is a good thing.
Not when it falls on me. Deploy the raindrop defense system.
And we need to head to the Cabinet of Curiosity.
Yeah, we haven't been down there in quite a while.
You did return the last books we borrowed, right?
Thought you did. Maybe they haven't noticed.
Look innocent.
This level, apparently. Well, maybe the one above. Ah, yeah, okay, at the top.
Ah, hey, Morin.
Our work on a tome chronicling events from the time of the flood proceeds slowly but surely. It is perhaps the most ambitious project I've dared to take on, but I consider it my mission to preserve our collective experiences for posterity.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Backlug, how you doing? Oh, is that you, Thayrin, Rylea? What brings you back across the rift?
We need a body.
Oh,
And to save the world.
you're making me do this again? Honestly, first you asked me to extract another soul from a spirit vessel, and then you tell me you've designed to channel light to the void? Wicked white Thayrin, Rylea, is there nothing ever simple with you? No, there isn't. I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. If your home is in peril, then I shall do all in my power to aid. And if it keeps Unukalhai with his work, all the better. And if it helps Unukalhai with his work, all the better.
Yes.
While I tend to your companion, she go speak with Thayrin.
Aha.
By all accounts, she practically lives at the Horatorium these days. You will look for her there once I've finished. Interesting that she mentioned Unukalhai and his work.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is very much related.
Yes, but it's also a side story that's easily skipped if you're not paying attention.
Yeah. I'm just hoping we'll get some reference to the side story that isn't so easily skipped. Which is to say the Raid series.
Well, sorry I went too far.
True. Moratorium.
Ah, there she is. Hello, Rain. Long time no see. How you doing?
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land. Such as...
No, we're not telling her coffee plants. Coffee plants are not
Yeah.
easy on the land. At that point, you
Easy.
might as well be planting sugar beets. That should
I
get a
see
week.
you've taken an interest in gardening.
Yes.
Oh, what a welcome surprise!
Hello there.
Been too long.
It seems you caught me rambling to myself.
Where's the girlfriend?
How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Oh, they are. We're on a new project.
We have a new crisis du jour.
Because there's always a crisis du jour.
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help. Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Hello, Zero.
'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh.
As it were. We know it's not real flesh.
The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
I hope so.
There's a
Please forgive the
levity
handwriting.
in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we Voidsent, then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
No. That's not gonna work.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Yeah, that went about as well as expected.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
You know, I've got the makings of a ganache in my backpack. I
Zero,
can whip
was
up
it?
something.
My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
That's because you haven't seen the empty.
Yeah.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Interesting choice.
A tower out of time.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful.
Like you could sew it through
To
the
think
rain.
that after so much loss,
Yes.
they could reclaim this.
But they didn't have the rain before either, so... Well, it's cleared up a bit.
Thank goodness.
We restored peace to the world, and I want to ensure that peace is preserved. That's why I'm learning everything I can. I've heard things about your deeds here, of the Warrior of Darkness fought on, despite the light ravaging his very being. Had I the selfsame strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, It's not over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way.
Honeyed dragon fruit blend, marinated Barocco flour. Yeah, not touching that one.
Elegant silver piece.
Honeyed dragon fruit. A generous serving of dragon fruit slathered with a silky sweet layer of golden honey and a few sour drops of lemonette juice. Green has been added to the unending codex.
Ironworks has been added to the Unending Codex. Spirit Vessel has been added to the Unending Codex. At some point, we really need to go through there, but the entries are getting quite long.
Yeah, well, they're making up for several expansions of time there.
Zero. I see they use Aetherites here as well. Not that I'll be able to, having not attuned to any. I will trust you're willing to walk with me? Oh yeah.
Yep. We'll take you around for the touchy-touchies. Appealing to the masses. Green is eager to help you set your plan in motion.
Hello, Live Suing!
Yes! You're here before the end of the broadcast.
Let's head to Nabatharang. Since Zero can't teleport to the Aetheri here, we should probably travel by Amaro. Oh! There you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it Beck-Lug told you why we're here? Or why he's here? More or less. Greetings and welcome. I'm Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather the light in the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been the source of pain and misery. Some fear it, no doubt. Which is to say, some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. Is that not your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness its destructive forces risked turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me, who are they, and what misunderstandings they may have? I shall allay their concerns.
Ooh, good luck with that, Zero.
Thayrin and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plan, but I see no other way. As for where to begin, I dare say Yullamore would be a good place as any. through our amicable relations now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who would defy him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then.
We're going to get to see the Chais.
Yes! Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Castellarium were to harness the light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus, it would be prudent to give them prior notice. If you explain that you seek salvation to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope that they would give you their blessing.
Also, we're trying to siphon off some of the excess light.
Yes. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. What else should we visit? After Yolomar, I would suggest the Ratika Greatwood.
Yeah, let's not get the buns mad at us.
There you will find the Knights Blessed, a small collection who worship the dark, as well as the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ranka. The V's are an insular and will likely not object unless the warrior encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assistance, that your actions will not adversely affect their lives. The people who worship darkness. Fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well. We will treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I'll let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Castellarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabath Arang. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Come, let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chai News will know how best to present our plan to everyone. Okay, off to Yulmore. Fortunately, we have a shortcut.
The airship.
Mm-hmm.
So, back home, we have link pearls, and here they have whisperweed.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose on one of the other worlds they use snails.
Transponder snails! Oh god, those transponder snails get me every time.
As well they should. There are definitely times when I want to know what he was smoking and where you get some.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the live action.
Oh, sure. Now,
They
I
did a
had
good
my
job.
doubts. Initially simply because the history of live action anime adaptations. I went to the wrong one.
Oh dear.
I thought that was the one you were standing in front of.
It should be 2 entries, and the bottom one says Yulmore. So where are you
I think I
at?
got the.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I don't think I got him at all. Got the other one.
So you went to Amarang.
Yeah.
Nice.
But, when you were impressed by it, I was going, okay. Definitely happy to give it a try because, I think One Piece overall has a good story, or a decent enough story, but... yeah.
You just can't go through all that padding. Look, Dulachai and Rundin are here too. Between the 3 of them, we should be able to get some good advice. This is the great and powerful leader of Yulmore. He must be possessed of subtle qualities that make him quite uniquely suited for the purpose.
Pretty much, and it is 6 a.m.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise this is! And you even brought a new friend!
Hi, Rylea. Greetings, warriors of darkness. If you've come out of concern for our esteemed mayor, fear not. He runs the city well, and as ever prefers to work closely with the people. The better to hear their voice.
Hello, Chai News.
Good gods, if it isn't Rylea and Thayrin. To what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat, surely not? not.
Not this world. There's a sensitive matter about which we thought would be best to consult the city's esteemed mayor.
Yeah. I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway. I can tell you're up to something. The kind of something I might want nothing to do with, but regardless, I should probably know. What is it? Yes, he is smart.
He loves and dreads to see us all at the same time.
Because he is smart. Gathering light with the crystal tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories. I believe I speak for most Yulmorans.
We can hardly blame you.
I have no reason to question your motives, of course, neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. World engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process. But the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support.
As if there was ever any doubt. Right, let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone's understanding.
Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that she is on a mission to save her world, as she once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? 'Twould be more effective to hear the details from the hero herself, more likely to inspire solidarity for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai.
If it's the best that you can do is talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe.
World's foremost observer. Once you have finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react.
Lead the way, Thayrin, Rylea. We'll be right behind you two. Check in with Rylea. So Zero can travel here freely like you? What would that Alpha know could do that the same? I miss him dearly. I bet you do.
We are a little bit closer to doing that. Brendan, the people of Yomor have tremendous faith in both you and Master Chai. They would not still be here otherwise, and myself included. I am acutely aware of my limitations, and know that I am not the most persuasive speaker, thank you. We should do our utmost to make the people more receptive before I address them.
Understood. Reen? While Linden and Master Chai couldn't be more different, they're both mindful of how their actions may affect others. They're both good leaders, and there's much hope to learn from them. From the conversation alone, I could see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Julius and Thayrin, I've grown better at recognizing it. What? You've met Thayrin too? Correction, I saw and read that wrong. What? You've met Dad Crits too? Right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens and speak with them. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and the derelicts. The question is...
Zero and Reen are now accompanying you.
Also, look at the time.
I figure we'll do this.
Okay.
Finish off the quest. I was aware of the time.
Small talk. Through the Crystarium is my home now. I still visit Yomor on occasion. Together with Gaia. And each time I'm here, I can feel the city has changed. The mood is brighter and the people are happier. We can't allow that hard-won progress to be undone. Let's do our best to reassure everyone. A tower growing more decadent as it rises, set upon an isolated sliver of land, reminiscent of a voidsent domain. Built by those who yearn for better times, who ache for the shadow of a memory. Yet I saw no such desperation in the Crystarium. Despite their shared tragedy, the two cities couldn't have felt more different. Alright then. Looks like we're heading to the B.
But of course we are.
Just checking the map Yep, the bee.
Yeah. Yep.
Welcome to the home of debauchery.
Debauchery! Thirsty debauchery here!
Thank you! 0.
Discuss the beehive.
A tavern, and an extravagant one at that. But those dancers engage with the pulse in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? A soldier thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves at their enemy, perhaps? This is where I'm face palming under my helmet. Given the world's violent history, it makes sense to display of martial prowess would become a popular entertainment.
No. Just, I'm sorry, Zero. No. Someday you'll be old enough to understand. Green.
Dad Crid once told me that people come to these places to savor some memories and drown others. I imagine the beehive was built primarily to help Yule Morans forget about the Thin Eaters, even if only for a time. But now they can simply enjoy it themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry. I know I'm still a bit young for it. Wow, when Reen has more worldly sense than Zero.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And Frank, are you still at that?
The recent changes have brought in a whole host of new customers, which really keeps me on my toes. I've never even heard of some of the drinks they're ordering.
Yep, he's still at it.
Yep.
At least there's something in there now, and he's not just doing it because he likes the sound it makes.
You sure about that? I used to live for the moment, not caring what might happen on the morrow. Now that we have peace, I find myself thinking about the future and feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction. Look at White, why are you wasting time in a drinking hole? But as I said, I feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. I need to face my troubles head on. The same goes for you.
You got it.
Thank you for the sentiment.
And now we head downstairs. Actually, we probably go to the middle ground.
Yeah.
His arms must be swole now.
Yes. And yes, live suing, yes. We are fans of our own host club. Have it on DVD, I think.
Yep, checking with Reen real quick. Nope, same as before.
Yeah, should be. Not seeing any speech bubbles in here. Any talk circles.
Solemn Soldier.
Well now, Warriors of Darkness and Oracle of Light both. How may I be of service? Your enemies plot to invade your world. Having heard tales of sin eaters ravaging countless villagers, your plight feels all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens. You can overcome any adversity. And for what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever way we can.
Thanks. That means a lot.
And the way to aid us is to keep calm and carry on.
Yes. Though I do wish
They
this
should
had
probably do
improved.
something about that door. And yeah, the slums too. But like, throwing the main door all the way open would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, just the one talk circle.
Oh, hello!
Yes! Well,
Well, they did say they were trying to send Talos out to help get things cleaned up. Reen? When Vatri tried to keep us out of the city, many freed citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, so the Yulmore decided to use it to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. It's part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. That thing there, cleaning up the debris, for a moment I thought it might be a void scent. No, it's just
Nope.
a Talos. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. But I see now that it's more akin to a mechanical soldier they used by the Garleans. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? That they do.
Yes.
That they do.
You should see the big ones.
Yeah, he's not even the big one. There's the big one! He's still hanging out on the horizon.
Yeah. You're the warrior of darkness. Never dreamed I'd have the honor, but why are you in Yulmore, if I may ask?
Rounding up
You
support.
may. Your home is in danger, and you've come seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course, and we've got a long road ahead of us. But we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours. We'll never forget that. Thank you.
And back to the chais.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the fact that the mountain's still floating there. It hasn't, like, discombobulated itself. Oops. I started auto-piloting to the talk bubble.
We've had that conversation.
Delia? The people know and respect you, Thayrin. Rylea, I've no doubt that everyone will rally around you in your hour of need.
Brendan. Spoken with the people, have you? While they're not without their worries, I'd like to think that, on the whole, they're not as prone to melancholy as they once were. This is true.
Yeah.
entire city in need of uppers. So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good. Good.
Why, just earlier, I overheard a conversation of how the warriors of darkness are seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly.
Then the plan has unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains, then, is to assemble the citizens and explain Rylea and Thayrin's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of this city. I'll do my best to win them over. Wait, aren't you? Yes, you're her, the young lady who saved me from Playthru. I'd eaten enough meal to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive if not for you.
Oh, I remember you too. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
I only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved all of us. Didn't know if I'd ever get a chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing for someone with your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
What is this? Mule. Food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin-eaters, you say? I see. The more they ate, the more the light corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Playthru's commands, so he could make the sin-eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress the light's influence and free everyone from his control. There seems to be no lingering effects. You say that as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by the darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wish I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had my friends to encourage me and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. The people of this world are resilient indeed. Chai news?
My thanks again for your consideration. The rest you may leave up to us.
Brendan?
Oh.
Did
Too
you
late.
go in?
Partially.
We appreciate the Crystarium's concern for our welfare of our people. May we continue to strengthen the ties between the two cities. Brief though it was wonderful to see you two. Do visit again soon. Hopefully, when the fate of the world isn't weighing on your mind.
That would be nice.
When I tended to the people after Playthru fled, I wasn't sure how much of a difference it would make. It's a relief to see so many that I treated are still alive and well. That a half-void Sith like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years, I never stopped wondering why. to wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. Leave it here?
And yeah, between quests.
Yeah.
So, they have brought up an interesting question.
Hello, Leodin.
What happens to a void scent that eats a lot of meal?
Good question. Yes, Miss Gossipmonger. She came just saddling up and starts talking between us, completely ignoring us. Bye. With that said, it is time to say goodnight. When do you think you'll be available next, Rye?
Maybe Wednesday. Depends on how I feel after the flight. If not, then Friday.
Okay, so let's tentatively schedule for Friday, and Monday and Wednesday I'll probably do like an art stream or something like that.
And we might surprise you with a stream on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm certainly not available Monday.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Mhm.
Until then, tomorrow evening we'll of course be back into Deep Dungeon for more Eureka Orthos, so I think we're starting over again, aren't we? Or did we actually make the last round?
I can't remember.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, that's for sure.
Tune in tomorrow night for another exciting round of What's My Floor?
Exactly. Until then, be safe, be well, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow.